guys, it's Jane. I'm here today to do the mid-year book freakout tag. This tag was co-created by Chammy from Read Like Wildfire and Ellie from Ellie Jane, and I was tagged by Gemma from Aussie Bookworm. Thank you, Gemma. I'll link to all those three lovely booktubers down below. This tag has 15 questions basically about things that I've read the first half of the year. So anyway, let's go. Question 1. Best book I've read so far in 2015. Of course, we start with an easy one. Easy one. And I spend quite a lot of time thinking about this, but my answer is Anathem by Neil Stephenson. Yes, it was a reread, but I think it is actually the best book that I've read this year. Question 2. The best sequel you've read so far in 2015. Well, this is a three-way tie. I'm going with The Outskirter's Secret by Rosemary Kirstein, The Year of the Flood by Margaret Atwood, and Ancillary Sword by Anne Leckie. Ladies, they were all fantastic sequels. Third question. New release that you haven't read yet, but you really want to. Pleasantville by Attica Locke. Question 4. Most anticipated release for the second half of the year. This was an easy answer until I started reading the book that I'm reading right now, and now it's a two-way tie. So I have Ancillary Mercy by Anne Leckie and The Dark Forest, which is the follow-up to The Three-Body Problem, which is supposed to be released in English in just a few weeks, but who knows how long it's going to take to wend its way to Australia. We'll see. Question 5, biggest disappointment? Rat Queens. Question 6, biggest surprise? Crazy Rich Asians by Kevin Kwan. Question 7, favourite new author, either debut or new to you? And for me, that is Rosemary Kirstein. Question 8, newest fictional crush? Belle from the Steerswoman series. Question 9, newest favourite character? And that would be Toby from The Year of the Flood. Question 10, books that made you cry. And I have a serious and a not so serious answer to this one. Ordinary Grace by William Kent Kruger made me, I don't know, weep like a baby at different points. And yet I think I probably cried more often from The Martian by Andy Weir. Yeah. Tension. Question 11, book that made you happy. A Trifle Dead by Livia Day. Question 12, favourite book to film adaptation that you saw this year? Man, it's lucky that I went to the movies this past week. Far From the Madding Crowd. All right, question 13, favourite video that you have done so far this year? I know this is maybe pushing the friendship, but I've come up with 3, and they are 3 favourites for 3 different reasons. My Brother's Karamazov review is probably the book review that I'm proudest of, in terms of that I really feel like I ended up saying what I really meant to say. So I'm very happy with that one. The book colours tag is the video that makes me just happiest, I think, rewatching it, which I do just sometimes. I know that's weird, but yeah. Anyway, I'm sure not the only person who sometimes rewatches their own videos. And then there is the Gardens of the Moon video that I made, which I am sure almost nobody who watches this channel remembers, and yet it has got more hits than the top 5 other videos that I've made combined, pretty much. And if you want to see why, you probably only have to watch the first few minutes. I think that is actually what this has become sub-viral for. But anyway, there you go, Gardens of the Moon. Question 14, most beautiful book that you've bought so far this year. The most beautiful book that I didn't buy so far this year is Seven Eves by Neil Stephenson. And finally, question 15, what books do you need to read by the end of the year? All the books. I need to read all the books. Okay, I'm going to tag Tanya from List Obsessed Reader. I'm going to tag Tara from Tarabyte. I'm going to tag Emily from Emily Kate, and I'm going to tag Nicole from Nicole's Adventures in SFF. And if anybody else feels like having a bit of a freak out, come freak out with me. Anyway, I hope you're all well, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!